What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Okay, well, I think now would be a good time for you to reflect on things. Yeah, no, you're right. I will. I had to survive a lot of death around me to get to where I am now, both as a slave and on my way to this place. All I want now is to live the rest of my days in peace and quiet, so please don't cause any trouble while you're here. Nope, I don't plan to. Please just lay some eggs already. I want to eat something other than fish for once in my life. We get by here mostly on fishing what few fields we're able to cultivate in the village. Sometimes we hunt and forage for fruits in the forest too, but that's a risky proposition, so we can't afford to go there as much as we'd like. If you make it through Shinefall Woods and then go past Aurium Falls, you can see Pelion out in the distance. Although just thinking about seeing that castle sends shivers on my spine, it's not exactly a trip that I recommend taking personally. Once you escape Pelion, you have to cross through marshlands, waterfalls, and forests before finally ending up here. The only thing left after that is ocean. There's nowhere else left to run, so if the Renans ever find us, we'll be in real trouble. This harvest looks like it's growing nice and healthy. They are going to taste great once they're ready to be eaten. Don't just take food without asking. Our crops are a vital resource that have been shared with everyone here. I've never met any Danans before that didn't originally escape from Pelagion. I will. And no, Shalty, right? It's crazy. You're not going to rat us out to the Renan, are you? Just making sure. There's a lot of I noticed there's a lot of typos in the text from this point on. So I wonder if it didn't get as much QA as the rest of the game, because it's pretty deep into the game right now. Okay, what's here? This village was founded by survivors who fled the regime in Pelagion. They left in search of a better life away from the repressive rule of the Renan and ultimately settled upon here. It's been years since any more deserters have arrived from there, however. I'm not even sure how long at this point. What could have happened there that stopped the flow of people, I wonder? Are you outsiders? I've never seen anyone who's not from this realm before. Yeah, our grandpa told us never to talk to guys like you because you're scary and mean. Wow, rude. One of the reasons why this is the perfect place to hide is because of the mountains surrounding here. They shield us from the Rena's eyes. They keep saying Rena instead of Renan. So I'm not sure if it's a typo then. Maybe it's like another way of... Rena, the Renan homeworld. Oh, so they're calling it like the planet. They're calling it by the name of the planet. That's weird. Instead of saying like Earth, like yeah, it's literally like they're calling us. That's weird. It's just weird. It just sounds weird. Very rude.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too?
I bet you it's like Shion's
Fine,
grandmother.
I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
There
So
you
then
go.
quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen,
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alvin. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
I believe in you, Alvin. Okay. Okay, there's nothing else here. Back to the inn. Oh, okay, Encrypt. Love your face, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm gaming like a madman because I really want to get through this.
Alvin! There you are!
What is it?
Zoogles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Alvin, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Finally. Bumbling fighter extraordinaire. Law. Inferno Punch. Rising Falcon. What other bonus should I try to get next? I feel like this would be super good. Although honestly, we were dying a lot. Maybe I should like try to get some defenses. And that one should be like I could almost get that that one already. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Look sharp, people. If we...
Wait, hold on. What? No. Yeah.
we don't act fast, they're...
Also, outfits. Wait, I do have a teleport, right?
going to get into the...
Oh, I can't teleport here. Maybe because of the quests? Meaning I probably cannot teleport,
Right.
like,
We need to hurry.
back out of here. Take a look at the outfits here. Let's go with that. Wait, what's popular stickback? Oh. Let's do something like crazy. Do you have anything that's more neutral, maybe? I feel like this is a bit more neutral. Let's try that. Like we're kind of out like adventuring. We're not actually fighting and stuff. We're done for. Everyone's going to die. No, you're not. Why are the Zoogles here all of a sudden? Why now? Get inside, hurry. Yeah, no, we're good. Even if we try to flee on horseback, there's too many people to evacuate. And just where are we supposed to flee to? Has anyone thought about that? No, we're good. I'm gonna fight the Zoogles. You guys are good. We never had to worry about Zoogles showing up here before, so why now? It's my bad. This village doesn't stand a chance. We don't even have weapons to defend ourselves. Or boats for that matter. Are we all just going to have to jump in the ocean and pray for the best? Zoogles are coming. Did the Ren have finally sniffed this village out? We have nowhere else to go. This village is all we have. No, I'm fighting it.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no Zoogle policy. Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Falling Sparta!
I'm ready.
Are those arms even natural?
Can't get out of this.
Yeah!
Demon Fang.
Come on, wait!
That's too fast. Stand back. I'll trip it out. Anything in armor is all mine.
He's in the air. That's funny.
That's my cue.
Shut him down. Not today.
Sliver Not on my watch.
I'm ready.
Going in.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Too slow! This one's
They
mine!
Falling Storm. Hurricane Thrust.
I'm on a roll now! Do it!
Rising Light. In an instant.
Impact block!
Benediction.
Surprise!
Going in. Swallow dance. Blow away. This one's all mine. I'll finish you here and now. I'm ready.
Bridwell!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Nice.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain pain thing really
I don't like
hurts,
this
huh?
armor on Alpha. It
But
doesn't
hey,
look
at
good.
least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore.
I really don't like
Since
this
I
outfit.
awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion.
Oh,
According to
Pelegion.
the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistleum was founded by Danan's fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
they almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renin. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Okay, let's take a look at this for a second. I'm not sold on some of the outfits. This is great. Like, that one works fine too. It's this one. This one is just not good. Honestly, at this point, I would rather you just use this. And that one, I'm not sure. I'd like something a bit more neutral, but like, there's nothing really that makes like, that feels like adventurer-ish. Except like her base outfit. So I guess I'm going to use this, whatever. But we'll go with this pin, though. I think it feels better.
Okay.
You people know how to fight Zeugles, yeah? Because I've got a big favor to ask. You do indeed appear to be in dire straits. I could have sworn we already wiped out all the Zeugl that were trying to get into this village, though. Oh, you did? These Zeugl ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Your fish? Yeah, these ape Zeugles. They've got huge arms, which they use to smash the surface of the water and create these big shockwaves. They do that to stun the fish, which makes them float to the surface and ripe for the taking. Somehow they learned how to do that recently, and they've gotten damn good at it because it's making the rest of us go hungry. That's quite the pickle you are in.
What?
Damn straight it is. I hate like these fish grow. It ain't like these fish grow on trees. That sort of fishing ain't good for our waters.
Is that so?
Oh, so that's your point of contention, the manner in which they fish, not the actual fishing part. You guys are the only ones that have what it takes to drive those crazy monkeys out. Can we count on you to help? Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. We'll sort out these fishing Zeugles once and for all. I couldn't have put it better myself. As a fisher herself, this case has gotten her quite fired up, as you can see.
Great job.
That's mighty kind of you to help us out, man. Sorry to lay this on your feet, but we greatly appreciate it. Nice. Very nice.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Just making sure something.
Okay.
No, we're good. Hold on.